Avi here from Precision Physiotherapy and Hamilton Physio and Rehab. Today I'd like to talk about uh, carpal tunnel syndrome. Now this is a hand condition. Yesterday I was actually talking to one of my patients on a video call treatment, and he mentioned that, hey Avi, I love your videos. However, I see that you keep sending things about back, sciatica, hip, knee and shoulders, but my daughter seems to be having some hand problem, and I just couldn't find anything that I could send it to her. So well, that made me think that, hey, let me send something about hand. And one of the most common condition is carpal tunnel syndrome. So basically what it is there is a nerve called as a median nerve. It actually starts from our neck and goes all the way in our hands. So like this, it's like a thin electric wire, and then supplies all the way to tip of the fingers. And when that get compressed or irritated or pinched or sensitized, then you seem to have develop this problem called as carpal tunnel syndrome. More often than not, the pinching happens in the hand and the wrist level, but it could happen in the elbow, your shoulder, your neck level as well. So things that you experience is numbness, tingling in your hands, and also weakness in being able to pick or hold object for a longer period of time. People seem to say that, hey, I'm getting a little weaker in my hands, I can't seem to hold or sustain that hold. Another very distinct symptom that categorizes very significant of carpal tunnel syndrome is numbness and tingling in the night time. So people wake up with saying that my hands have gone off to sleep. That sort of a feeling, and more often than not, there are some sleeping habits that could lead to these problems as well, which is keeping your hands under your head while sleeping, or keeping the hands together with each other and then keeping it under the pillow or over the head, and then putting a lot of pressure around this area could cause that problem. And hence there are some braces and splints that are given to be worn during the night. So and that's about carpal tunnel syndrome. Again, people use computer work, electrician, plumbers, and a lot of people who are doing machinist and fitting sort of a job, mechanics. Those also are the kind of people who develop carpal tunnel syndrome. Now today I'd like to share with you 4 of my very simple and some of my really favorite exercises that I like to prescribe when people have developed develop a problem like that. So give these a try and let me know if those help. And if it's not for you, send it to your friend or family member who might have this problem. Again, so first thing is like that median nerve. So your job is to be able to glide that nerve, like a flossing of that nerve. So the one technique is this. You'd want to keep your hand this way, and then you'd bend your neck this way. So 12 to 15 repetition of this. So very important that the wrist goes back and forward, and when it is back, the neck is over to this direction and not the opposite, because otherwise that could cause pain. So that's the first one. Second one, the sequence of these things, that the second exercise is really important. So you'd want to keep your hand like this, fingers curled, make a grip, get your neck this way, and now you reverse everything in the opposite direction. So you would do this, then open your hands, go back, spread your fingers, and then spread your thumb. And then you'd want to get it back, same thing again. So similar sequence, again 6 to 8 repetitions of that often takes away the numbness at that time. Now the third thing is you progress this. So this third exercise, don't do it as your first exercise. Once you've started feeling a little bit better, after that you'd want to give this a little try and progress things. Again, if in doubt, speak to a health professional or your physiotherapist. Experts, they should be able to assist. So now what you want to do is hands like this and the opposite. So as you can see, it's very similar to the first exercise, however direction is opposite. This is the third one. And then one of my favorite exercise for a problem like this is, I call this the flying the bird exercise. So you imagine as if there is a bird in your hand, and then you let it go and fly and go up. So not just specific to the carpal tunnel problem, but also when the arm has any kind of a tingling and numbness in your entire arm, and this is a very good exercise. The speed of it is really key as well. So that's the fourth one. I'll actually give you a bonus one as well. I did not intend to do this in this video, but might as well just do that. So our hands like this, and then you'd want to start this way, and then as you turn your neck, you'd want to turn your hand upside down, and then the opposite. 6 to 8 repetitions a try. Now these exercises are very different to the regular other rehab exercises that you do. Like you could push yourself, and if you're feeling a little bit pain, you could still get into a borderline of pain and discomfort. However, these carpal tunnel exercise are very tricky exercise that you want to be very respectful of what you feel. The moment you feel any kind of a zinging feeling, that's your threshold. You'd want to just back off yourself. It should be nice and comfortable, barely anything that you should feel as a stretch. But if you get to that point, just back off yourself and then progress each day. These nerves are like these sensitive thing. When it has a zing, and then it could cause a lot of numbness even after once it's not getting irritated. So give these 5 things a little try, and let me know if that helps. Take care. Until next time.